Today's task, cleaning the carb. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna put the carbs apart and clean them in the ultrasonic cleaner. So let's get started. First we have to disconnect the cables here. So what I have here, I have stuff to do the tea. So I'm gonna put all the parts in there. That way they will be going in the ultrasonic cleaner as well. And then I'm gonna try to keep everything together here. All right, that is dirty here. I know it's always a pain in the ass to do here. Maybe I can remove the choke first. All right, so we got the choke here. Spring, get that. All right, we got the spring. Then we push the cable through the hole. Yeah, I know, it's always a pain. All right, finally. So there you go, we got that. We got the spring. So that's one. That's gonna go in this cleaner also. So let's put that apart for now. And we're gonna take care of this one here. So first this. Let's count how many. Well, we don't really care about that. So this is the idle speed. Okay, and we have a little O-ring here, which I should have. This is the idle mix screw, and also known as pilot screw. All right, that's the fuel intake, which is completely done here. Look at that, so much corrosion here. That's okay, we manage. So now we got this here. Wow, that's dirty. Look at that. Wow, that doesn't look good in there. You'll see. Oh, shit! I need to remove this too. Ew, look at this. Ooh, yeah. More in there. So we have to be very gentle here. There we go. Oh, we don't want to pry on that. We don't want to. Ooh, sticky. Some dry stuff here. So that goes in there. The little axle is gonna go in there. That's gonna go probably here. It's too big. So here, you see inside? So we have some deposit. It's not that bad, but it's dirty. See? Okay, so that's fine. Now we're gonna take care of our main jet here. And it's open, and it's not that bad either. Good. We're gonna take care of this here. Okay, there you go. I hope it's in focus. It looks like it's in focus. Let's do this. Take this here, take that, and there we go. So how's the main jet here? Open. Okay, good. So that goes back in there. Very good. Here, we're gonna leave the little tickler in here. I have a new gasket. Let me get, there we go. Okay, well, we'll take care of this after. So that's it. We got one. We got the one done. So let me put that in here. I'm gonna close this. This is a major pain in here. Okay, those springs are too big here, and they won't go through the basket. So we're gonna leave the big one out. This one must stay here inside. So we close that. There we go. See? All right. So I'm gonna do the second carb. So first we're gonna disconnect the cables. So if this one is better than the first one, then that's the one I'm gonna post or put in the video. Okay. All right. So let's this. I might go faster because now I did one already. So I know that spring fits in there. That's good. That's gonna fit in there. That's good too. That's always here the big challenge. This one is not the easy one. The needle is easy to do, but not really. Now what I'm gonna do is this. Take that and well, way faster than the first one here. Okay, so that goes on the side. This is going to go there. So we don't need those for now. We can clean that and lubricate later on. Ooh, something broke here. What is this? Looks like metal, but I don't think anything broke. Well, we're gonna find out later on. That's the wrong wrench. Okay. That stuff is really stuck. Wow. Not that bad. Not that good either. Okay. All right, we're gonna have the big reveal here. So it's an Amal S930 R58. 1964 Norton Atlas. Okay. Well, this one looks cleaner. There's some debris. That comes out cleaner, easier. Aha, well, that doesn't want to come out. So I have to be very careful here. Okay, doesn't want to come out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that in the ultrasonic cleaner. And hopefully, no, doesn't want to come out. Oh yes, okay. So that's gonna go this way. And then this, I don't know if I can remove it. This is stuck. So we're not gonna force it. We're gonna put that in the cleaner and see if that is gonna get loose. Hopefully it won't fall in the bottom, but we'll see. Okay. This time everything comes out. That's kind of strange. There's no gaskets in there. Usually there's gaskets here. Well, we're gonna see. We will see on the parts manual. Okay. Fairly clean actually. This one here. Actually, it's fairly clean. It's open. Yep. Good. Now we remove the gasket. Looks like this gasket has been replaced. So maybe one carb got rebuilt here. Maybe that's why this one is not as dirty as the first one. Yeah, this gasket come out easier. So this is the right carburetor because the tickler is on the right here. Okay. Got more here. Ah, yeah, the seat is dirty. So that's the idle mixture here, and that is dirty. And this is the idle speed. What it does, that pushes to the slider here, here actually, pushes here. So when you move the stuff, when you screw in, it moves the slider up. So when you synchronize, I don't have the intake manifold, but when you synchronize, you put the vacuum in both, you remove the bypass, and you have to move the idle speed screw, and then you have to move the cable, because when you accelerate, the cable have to come up together. So there's an initial synchronization here, and then this one, and then you have to do your idle mixture also. So we are good with this here. We're gonna close this. I'm gonna move the camera and we're gonna put everything in the ultrasonic cleaner. Okay, there you go, it's in there. See you on the other side. Okay, welcome back. So here's the ultrasonic cleaner. It's a Vivor, maybe a 13 liter. Well, it doesn't say. Okay, so here we go. So what I'm gonna do, since we have some aluminum parts, I don't want to use the zip. You see this? This is more for a steel part. I don't want to use that. It's gonna make the carburetor black. So I'm gonna use pine sol. And that's supposed to be good for aluminum. So let's open this. Hopefully I don't have to deal with it. Let's put the pine sol in there. Okay, I think we're gonna be short here. So that was my left carburetor right there. hopefully I can put both in here. Maybe not. No, I think I'm not gonna be able to put both. So we're gonna start with one. So here, I got my small parts. So I'm gonna add some water to, I'm gonna add some hot water. 80 degrees Celsius, 70 Celsius. Well, that's gonna be a lot. I wish I could have used full concentration. I should have bought more. So what I'm gonna use for now, I'm just gonna dilute it. That might be okay. So I'm gonna put some hot water, and it's almost there. Of course, the floater doesn't go down because what it does is floats. A little bit more. Not quite there yet. I should have bought another jug. That's okay. So I'm gonna put the float this way. I think what we're gonna start with is 15 minutes, maybe something like that, and see what happens. Watch out with the sound. The sound's gonna get really weird. Oh, I got 20 minutes, so let's do 20 minutes. Ooh. Looks like it's moving. So word of caution, never put your finger in there. Very bad for you. All right, see you in 20 minutes. All right, this is done. Let's see. Ooh, we got foam. Probably very hot. No, it's not that hot. So did you clean that? Yeah, the float is pretty good. Wow, look at that. Look at that. You did a good job. Very nice. See that? Wow. Very nice. So let's see what it does in here. That's funny. Actually, it darkens the brass here, or whatever it is. So I'm not gonna go any further this like that. I'm gonna rinse all that stuff, but let's compare with the other one. All right. So there we go. Before and after. Pretty good, huh? Before and after. Look at that. Nice. This, did it do something? Yeah, it did something. See? It actually did something here. Nice, huh? Now about this. Inside, before and after. So this, hopefully that's gonna come out. So I have to watch out because the yellow middle here, look at the difference. The yellow middle is actually getting black. So I have to be careful with that. So I'm probably gonna remove the yellow middle for the second carb. All right, so I'm gonna rinse all that stuff and I'm gonna put the second carb in there. Oh, there's more. Oh, that's the top here. There we go. Before and after the top. Nice. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna rinse that, put the second carb in there, get it working. You don't need to watch that. It's gonna be boring for you. If I do 2 videos, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I see you later. Thanks again. Bye-bye.